Peace, love, and balance, everybody. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. It's your girl Isha, the goddess of wisdom, also known as Goddess on the Rise, the Copper Queen, the Flower Hoodie Queen, bringing this sacred energy exchange 222, y'all. So look, happy Lunar Day. It's Monday, y'all, and I am doing the Virgo New Moon. I feel like the best day to do the moon readings are on a moon day. Today is associated with Luna, okay, the moon. So I see I got my Islam energy on, right? Today I had my serpent energy on yesterday, and today I got my moon energy on, giving Luna her love, okay? So I am gonna be doing a quick reading today, y'all. The new moon in Virgo was Saturday and this Monday, so it's 2 days, approximately like 2 days after the new moon. I can still receive messages and stuff like that, and because I already got them downloaded in my brain and stuff, and deliver y'all a message. But I feel like it's like 2 or 3 days afterwards. If you push it too long, the message can get lost. All right, so I'm gonna go on and do it. I am still a bit exhausted, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if y'all could tell, see it in my eyes. I've been sleep, resting. I had to work today, but I got some rest. I did one of those take a nap days. Okay, so look, y'all. I'm going to be pulling from my. It's a tarot slash cartomancy deck. So I felt like we need to get some fortune readings in there. The cartomancy energy is up for sure. That's the energy that's been super channeling right now. I think I told y'all yesterday that if y'all would like to get cartomancy readings by me, I was gonna post it, and I did. I have a comedic reading that I do as well, and it does consist of cartomancy cards in it, as well as some oracle cards specifically geared towards the ancient Kemet ancestors and symbolism and messages for them. So if that resonates with you, you should get the comedic reading or the cartomancy reading. I can use any playing card deck for that one. And that one, they both the same price. Okay. Contact me at sacred energy exchange 222 at gmail.com for the information on it. All right. So look, I'm gonna ring the bell and get us in tune with spirit. Earth, air, fire, water, spirits of the universe, most high, high stuff, and spirit guides of balanced light. Ancestors knowing unknown of balanced light. Please come into this space and provide a divine message for the Virgo New Moon reading. Islam and Hotep, y'all. Islam and Hotep, y'all. Once again, happy solar return and happy Virgo season to everyone. Okay. All the Virgos, it's time for us to turn up. Okay. I'm ready, y'all. That's why I said I gotta. Y'all know we shifting. We just hit May Boon, so that's the autumn energy kicking in, and I'm in tune with the universe. So I start to get sleepy around this time of year, and it makes sense. If you've been sleepy recently and been coming home and just wanting to crash and stuff like that, the season is changing. So your body getting ready. It's like the animals do. They getting ready to hibernate for the winter, right? The winter solstice ain't till December, so we got to get through autumn first, though. But I'm just saying, everybody's body's getting ready, okay? So look, I'm gonna shuffle my cards. I'm gonna pull from a few cards tonight. I feel like it's a specific message tonight, about to come out specifically for somebody, because y'all know the new moon is about new beginnings, and apparently this was some kind of super black moon. So it was, and there's only one of these kind every 70 something years or something like that. So it was a big deal. This moon was a very big deal. I seen a lot of people on their different platforms talking about it. I didn't look at anything. I don't like to look at anything until after I do my reading, just to see how, if we was in close proximity with our messages and stuff. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all. Please like, share, subscribe. All right, one more shuffle, y'all, and I'm about to deal the cards out, and we're gonna see what's happening out here. Okay, here we go. Cutting the deck. All right. All right, y'all. Here come the truth. The Hermit, y'all know. What's up, Virgos? Look, this is the Virgo card. Virgos, this is the Virgo new moon. Y'all pay attention right now. Okay, listen up. If you're a Virgo, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, listen up. Okay. Excuse me. Look, I got choked up. Excuse me. See, look. Already, some don't want me to get the message out. But look, the Hermit card is associated with Virgo. If you do not know, it's also associated with Hermes. All right, which is it's a god of wisdom, as well as the god of medicine. So somebody, you may be going through some kind of hermetic rising right now. You may be becoming wiser, like you have just turned a leaf in your life for real. You have matured in a very great way, and it's all because you stayed to yourself. You focused on yourself. You were accountable. Somebody, you did your shadow work and you never stopped. You know what I'm saying? Because people think shadow work is just a one time and then that's it. Now you have to do shadow work almost to the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? But shadow work is years and years worth of stuff, trauma, bad habits, things you may have inherited growing up. You got to think it's shadow work from the time you was a small child in childhood. Born, first of all, born into this world, you've been watching your parents before you could speak. When you was just a little baby, an infant, innocent child, people think you don't remember stuff when you was a baby. Yes, babies can. And you're doing shadow work from stuff that you experienced and got exposed to from the time you was born and a toddler into this world up until where you are currently. And somebody, you just got there. Let's ring the bell. Somebody, you just got there. You're finally in the present moment. See, shadow work and doing your going through your healing and your karmic cycles and just getting through it, you have to go back and unlearn. You have to literally go back, see, remember things that you did, go through why you did it, forgive yourself if it was something bad before doing it, and do better. And you have to go through a lot, so you have to keep reliving the past in certain parts of during your shadow work and unlearning a lot of stuff. And you have to, so in order to do that, you have to even admit that was something you did wrong and address it, whether you learned it from somebody taught it to you when you didn't know better, but now you do know better. It doesn't matter. You have to take full accountability. So somebody, you just reach beyond manhood. This is godhood or goddesshood, okay? And now it's sky's the limits for you, baby. Sky, it's things about to really take off, and y'all see it's associated with the number nine, the Hermit card. Nine is the number of fertility, creativity. Somebody, you could be having a baby soon, or you're birthing something great at this time. You know, creating something great, and you about to take off and create something that you didn't even know you had the ability to do, and you about to do it. That's what I'm saying. So get ready. I know that was a specific message. So look, ooh, King of Cups. Somebody about to get a boo. Okay. Now the King of Cups is always a water energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Now look, this king specifically would have been the King of Hearts, King of Cups. This person is definitely golden. They either living their life like they golden, or they really got things going great for them. Emotionally, they're in an emotional available place specifically for you. Let me explain this to you. This person is not emotionally available for everybody because they've been through a lot. They put people through things and people have put them through things. So they have equal blame in things they went through in their past. And they're past that now. They've forgiven themselves. They've forgiven others. But they are at a place in their life where they don't just trust easily. They don't just trust, and they darn sure don't trust blindly, okay? So the only person they would even consider be trusting with their heart is somebody that they know without a doubt, because they done it all and they done had stuff done to them. You know what I'm saying? That this person is not gonna even play games. This person is not trying to lie, be deceiving. They have to have things going for themselves. They have had to go through all this shadow work. So it sounds like it's somebody that's looking for somebody in this hermit energy. Somebody's like, you gotta be right. You gotta be straight. And if you're not, they're not even about to look at you. So it looked like you got a king coming through. He actually is going to be ready to pour into you. So let me explain something to you. Somebody, you have never really been loved like this before. I had to say a message similar to this before. It comes out every now and then. I'm talking about this person only got eyes for you, only got love for you. Beyonce could walk in the room and he wouldn't even care, or she wouldn't even care. Take a hair resumes. That's what I said. This person is for you. Okay, this person is for you. It's them, and the reason they want you has nothing to do with anything that's strictly fleshly, strictly just physical. They love what's inside of you. Okay, and that's why you got them the way that you do. And you don't know this yet, because this person has not exposed this, and y'all may not have specifically had an alignment, at least not recently, but y'all about to. And this man, it may end up, I'm pretty sure this was coming out. It's like this person is gonna propose to you. This person is like, they ready to get out. They like, I'm out. I'm out. They ready to get out of this world to never return and join our worlds together. They trust the life that you have, and they trust the life that you're currently living. They never felt safer. Just they know that they will be safe with you, and vice versa. Obviously, okay. So that's another thing. Make sure, because people whoever this person is, the person that this, sounds real good and somebody's looking at you, you got to be careful because people that know you're this pure, innocent being, this is for men and women, they will target you. Bad people still target the most positive people too. So make sure you don't get targeted by some toxic person. Pay attention to them. Make sure all this stuff that they see in you, which is why it's important to know yourself and love yourself, they can give you this back and more. Don't let them just come in and take you all this grace and all this beautifulness you got going on inside. You got things going for yourself. You're happy. You ain't got no drama, no stress. And then they want to come in with all their problems and dump it on you. Don't let it be a situation like that. Now, that did not sound like this King of Cups energy that I said, but for somebody that probably just came in, y'all need to hear that. So you won't fall for some kind of fake lover. You know what I'm saying? False twin flame, false soulmate. Just watch out. All right, Page of Swords. Okay, so this is the Page of Spades. Look at this. Swords energy. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Now look, pages is always associated with a page. Ooh, it's 11:11. Oh my God. As I was talking, it was 11:11 on the timer. So look, the Page of Spades is associated with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's an air energy, also associated with obstacles and struggles energy, as well as the swords. Okay, so somebody, this is a new chapter, and that makes sense because this is a new moon we just had. Okay, so you're going into a new chapter. That means you have to complete. And now listen to me really good. That means you have to completely let go of anything you ever knew about anything before this new beginning starts. Okay, you cannot judge this new beginning by anything by your past, because it's a total different energy that you've never experienced, and it's actually what you've been manifesting. Okay, so you cannot be in the energy to self-sabotage this and ruin this. You don't want to do that. So whatever past traumas, past pains, past bad experiences, let that stuff go. Free your heart and open your mind and know that this is the one for you specifically. Okay, this new beginning in general, it doesn't even have to be a relationship, but whatever this new beginning that you're about to enter into, you got to let go all the stuff of your past, so you won't allow those negative memories to destroy something that's so beautiful. And it's so easy to do when you didn't heal correctly. And that's why healing is so important. And I feel like somebody done their work. You know what it is? Somebody, you done did the work so much that you've been a bit paranoid of getting back out there again, because now that you actually in a healed place, you're not thinking about nobody, you're not stressing about nobody, you're not pressed for nobody, and you 1000% focus on you. And you like, I will, you're so protective of yourself right now. You like, I will not let nobody come in my life and destroy all this peace. So you better come all the way 1000% divine, and they will. You've already dodged all those bullets. Okay, it's been too many people that have tried you probably recently, and you done turn people down, and word done got out, baby. Word done got out. So you ain't, don't trust me, people ain't even approaching you no more because they realize they ain't got what you want, and then they see how you moving, and they know they're not gonna match you, let alone surpass you, baby. That's your protection. That's why I tell people, raise your standards. You can't have high standards, but you don't have the high stand. You aren't the high standards that you want. So you can't say you want a boss, but you not a boss. You can't say you want somebody honest, but you a liar. You can't say you want somebody fine, and you may be ugly inside. I don't even, because I don't believe in calling people ugly, but you just an ugly person. You know what I'm saying? You are, but you want somebody beautiful and loving and caring, and you out here being a jerk. So I'm saying this is about sacred energy exchange. Okay, give and receiving. So get ready. All right. So two of spades. This is the two of spades. Ooh. The number two coming through. Ooh, it's 14, 14 on the quarter. These numbers coming out today. So the two of spades is going to be some more air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and some more obstacles and struggles coming through. Somebody may have recently went through a breakup. Somebody. Yes. Somebody you recently could have went through a breakup or an ending, and you're actually happy about it. You're not happy that you had to leave somebody you love, but you're happy to be free because you was tired of wasting time with somebody that you knew that was never going to work out with it. You was tired of trying to make it work and adding more trauma to your life force. You see what I'm saying? Or you was ready to be free. So somebody's actually happy. They're disappointed that they're having to go through a breakup, obviously, because nobody just like, oh yes, I got to break up with somebody I love, but you're happy that you finally had the courage to get away from this person or this relationship and let go. And in general, even if for some of y'all didn't go through a breakup, somebody has recently broken up with something. You could have broken up with a past trauma that you kept holding on to, some past friends, some past relationship, a job. You let go of something that was literally blocking you. Super, super tough. It was blocking what you did want, whatever that may be, whether that be a new job, new car, new house, new location, new relationship, whatever. It was blocking heavily, and you had to get away from this. And that's the energy, y'all. Out with the old, in with the new. Once and for all, don't let nothing come back, okay? Don't let nothing come back, all right? All right. Ooh, the Hierophant. Look at that. The Hierophant, y'all. All right, so y'all know the Hierophant, and it's associated with the number 5 on here. The Hierophant is always associated with somebody that's in a leadership role. It's actually normally on the regular Rider tarot deck. It's Rider Waiter tarot deck. It's the Pope. So somebody you're this is the present energy too, by the way. Somebody, you're in a very high leadership role at this time. Okay, you see that eye? Y'all see that eye? Your third eye is wide open, okay? So whomever you are in alignment with right now, both of y'all are some type of leadership, and both of y'all are in leadership roles. So y'all are going to really like see each other. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all are gonna have a match energy that y'all can feel. It's gonna be a frequency between you and somebody else, or I feel like you about to have an alignment with, because y'all are both like on some prophet leader energy. You know what I'm saying? That message came out for somebody. Y'all know these are different messages I channel. So yeah, you're going to be it's time for change. It's time for you to the top of the line is, y'all know I like saying top of the line. The top of the line is time for you to be around somebody, or and people in general on your level spiritually. Okay, spiritually and financially and emotionally and physically, it's time for you to be around people on your 11. It sounds like it's about to happen. Okay, sorry with this hierophant. So maybe y'all might be starting some type of tribe together that's coming out, where people are going to be following y'all and joining y'all and stuff, and y'all going to be in leadership roles, like it's like man and woman. That energy just came out. Ooh, okay, look, y'all, this is the Knight of Spades, which is the Knight of Swords. Okay, now listen, a lot of air energies coming out, y'all, and that makes sense. Okay, this, y'all know spades and swords is associated with air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Night, this could be, with this being a night, somebody could be in a fight right now. So somebody, okay, somebody has been in a fight. Like you could have gotten into a physical fight with somebody, or just a verbal fight with somebody, or even somebody you've been in a spiritual fight recently. That's another thing. So with my knife at, y'all protect yourself. Y'all get it. This is the Athame. I tell y'all, this is the Athame. It's actually a spiritual ritual knife. It's not actually meant to use in cooking in the kitchen or any type of, like, even cutting somebody. It's all for spiritual warfare and stuff right here. So somebody you've been really like fighting spiritually, and that makes sense because you're in a new beginning right now. You're on track. And then remember I told you about the Hermit card. So you put the Hermit card and the Hierophant card, and I told you at that Hermit card that somebody just went through some kind of upgrade, where they're like in a very conscious and very mature place, like somebody done outgrew their mama or something. Like, you, man, let's ring the bell. Somebody, you have actually matured past your parents. So maybe whoever raised you never got to even reach this level of maturity. So now you're more mature than your darn the people that raised you, and that happens, y'all. You become you because they never did their work. So that's what I'm saying. So if you don't think attacks come with that, people that you outgrow may start arguing with you because you don't want to deal with them no more. Remember I told you somebody could have went through a breakup, and whatever kind, you done. When you grow like that, this is like some rites of passage energy. You can no longer associate with bull crap anymore. You have zero tolerance for it, and your body just stops tolerating it. So you can wake up one day and break up with somebody, or quit a job, you know what I'm saying? Or just cut somebody off, and you just stop talking to, don't give them no explanation, because you done with they bull crap. You don't have the tolerance for that stuff no more. You ain't even about to explain yourself to them. That's what's going on right now. That's what's going on right now. And good for you, because people be knowing what they be doing. Okay? All right, 3 of Diamonds. Exactly. It's time for you to focus on your bag. So 3 of Diamonds. Thank y'all, because it was a lot of energy coming out. I was like, where are we going with this? So this is three of diamonds, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Y'all know this is number three. It's the number of the Holy Trinity, the pyramid, the energy as well with the three. Pyramid has, as they say, they has this is triangle, right? So look, somebody, I do feel like you're about to finally have a wealthy family. That's what, so you're actually, you're headed towards a wealthy circle. I mean, I said a wealthy pyramid. I want to just say that you a wealthy pyramid. Like you about to build an empire here. And y'all gonna have plenty of wealth, okay? You not have to worry about it. I feel like whoever you about to get aligned to, you're about to get attached to people that are doing the things that you're doing is specifically on in a financial place, okay? Financially, you about to be aligned. So, oh, okay, King of Spades, y'all. What is up with all these swords? What's going on, y'all? I don't like all these swords coming out per se. So we had the King of Cups, that was good, and now this is the King of Spades, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy again. So, and it is not. It's an Earth season. So what's going on? It's Virgo season. So this is another king. It's associated with air energy. Like I said, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Somebody could be a sun, moon, and rising, or Venus of that sign. Take it how it resonates. And this king is maybe going through some changes. That's what it sounds like. Okay, he's having to make some heartfelt decisions, like for longevity, and more than likely it's about letting go. So let me tell you, it's something has been pulling on this king's throne. It could be some things or somebody, if not both. And it could be a physical thing, emotional thing. It could be so many different things, but it's been pulling this king of spades down. It's distracting them, and they know that they can't go on like this. They actually already know what they need to do. It's just a matter of them actually moving forward. So this king got some decisions to make, and it sounds like this king need to start. It's time for cutthroat. It's time to cut people off. So I feel like it sounds like this king, the people that he's gonna have to cutthroat with are people that he has built with and actually built a lot with. I'm talking about build a lot with. So breaking up or ending it at this time would have them having to maybe pay each other some things. Something like it is coming out. They may have to pay each other, and this person don't even want to go through that. They definitely don't want to have to worry about having to go to court about nothing. So they were hoping they could like talk through it and just agree to pay each other, and so we can leave the court systems out of it and just pay each other what we owe each other, or split something, whatever cost we need to, and just drop it. So somebody's having to make big decisions like that right now, and it's just hectic, okay? It's just hectic, but it sounds like you're going to be able to get through this without bringing in any kind of court system or something. It's just, you just got to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? You already seem to be a peaceful person, since you already looking at, I just might as well just pay this person out. So you may have to pay somebody out about some stuff that y'all did together in business, and just let bygones be bygones and move on, okay? And we need to learn how to start doing that, y'all. Like, if you know you owe somebody some money, we should stop doing each other wrong. So, because you never know, if y'all just do right by each other, maybe later on when things cool down, it could be 4 or 5 years from now, who knows, or less. Y'all can be like, you don't know when you may need each other again. You just don't know. And then if y'all got bad blood, nobody gonna want to deal with you. So stop, doing that. If you owe somebody some money, pay them. If y'all been doing business together and y'all just done with each other, if y'all need to wrap it up, y'all should be able to do this without getting courts involved and stuff. It's crazy, okay? That costs too much money. You know how much money we having to pay the court system for them to help us work out our problems? What? We got enough problems with them altogether, okay? Stay away from their system. So the three of clubs, okay? Three of clubs, another three coming through. So the three of clubs is going to be associated with fire energy, okay? It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, okay? So somebody also, not only are you gonna have some money with this, you're gonna have some loving with this, okay? So with the three of clubs coming out, you and this person may be y'all gonna make a baby. Somebody, I don't know if you're ready for this baby or not, but you're gonna have to get ready. Somebody about to have a baby, okay, or babies. And I do think this person, this something is coming out that this person does want children. It could be the man, it could be the woman. This is a genderless reading, but somebody in a relationship is gonna want to have kids with you, and that's another thing somebody need to get ready for. Are you ready to be a mother or a father? If you're not already a parent now, just know that the person that you are aligning with may be ready for children. Maybe, and I'm not gonna say as soon as y'all get together, they like, no, you gotta have my baby right now. No, if they acting like that, no. But I'm talking about once y'all get to that place Well, y'all make it official, especially once y'all, because I feel like once y'all start having sex, it's official. If you ask me, y'all fish, come on now. But once y'all, definitely once y'all start having sex, this person is gonna be like, I mean, when it happened, it happened. You my wife, you my, you're my husband. You know what I mean? So they're not gonna be not trying. That's what I'm telling you. So just know that they're not about to be not trying because they're at a place in their life where they want you. They ready. They ready for marriage, relationship, sacred union. They like it ain't nothing else out there for me. I'm done. They're done. They ain't putting this off no more. Okay, they're done. So get ready. If you're not already, I mean you need to start thinking about this right now. This is your heads up. That's what these readings are about. Ooh, all right, 333 on the board, y'all. We got three threes on the board. We literally got the three of diamonds. We got the three of clubs. And then we got the three of spades. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Y'all, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I ain't never seen so much air in an earth reading. This is straight air. And see, this is, and you know what? I didn't check where the moon is today. So today, it being lunar day, and the moon has already started changing since that new moon. So ain't no telling, some messages may be coming out for what the moon is actually today. I think it's like a waxing crescent moon today. You see what I'm saying? So maybe some of those messages are coming out under the waxing crescent moon. I don't know what sign it is. But so this is another three energy, obstacles and struggles. Somebody, that's what I'm saying. Somebody had to, a peace. Thank you so much. Somebody, yeah, somebody, you might have had to break up with your family, or you know what I'm saying? Somebody, okay, this is the message. Somebody either had to break up with somebody that you already had a family with, so you may have had to break up with somebody that y'all had kids together, or you may have had to break up with somebody that they had kids that you called your own, and then you're gonna have to leave the kids, behind because they not your biological kids, and you can't just, you may have not never actually adopted them legally. People do that, y'all. People get married and say the husband died, and so the guy is her new husband was loving enough to adopt the kids as his own, like legally. So if they was to ever break up, he would still be considered their father. When people do stuff like that, I think those are the most, those people just different. You know what I'm saying? Because that takes a lot to take on the responsibility for a child that's not like your seed. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think somebody did that. You know what I mean? And it's probably the best thing they did, because this person wants their own kids. I feel like they were constantly dating people with kids because they may have had issues having kids themselves, and they never could have kids, so they thought something was wrong with them, and they didn't want to be in a situation with a man or a woman and couldn't give them children, so they thought they could only date people that had kids or something like that because they wanted children. But it's time for them to have their own children, and but you're going to have to move on, baby. You're going to have to move on. Somebody's time to move on. It's a song, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's time to move on. All right, so but you gonna heal from it though, but it's time to let go. All right, because the page of diamonds coming through. What's up? The page of diamonds coming through, baby. You supposed to be focused on your money. That's what I'm saying. While you letting go of this relationship, you gonna be out here getting your money. That's something. Okay, so you know how it is, especially Virgos, y'all. Virgos, when we go through breakups, it's time to get bread. I'm for real. Y'all see I'm single, and guess what? I be getting my bread. I'm not thinking about no dude or no man because I'm getting my money. So everybody knows Virgos, when they in relationships, they go get a bag, baby. They like, I'm getting my bag. They gonna keep a bag. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody need to take notes. All right, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Okay, now it's time for you to focus on your bag in a way that you probably have never done before. And while you focusing on your bag, building yourself back up again, here come your friend, your love, your boo gonna come through right on time, and y'all gonna be just friends. It ain't even gonna be like that. That's what I'm saying. It ain't about to just go straight into like, oh, romantic and stuff. Nah, this is gonna be something you ain't never experienced. You gonna actually have a friendship with somebody for a change. You ain't gonna be under the pressures of sex and relationship and typical dating stuff. It's not gonna start like that. It's gonna start totally authentic on some chilling and cool stuff. You know what I mean? You may not even be having those intentions or nothing. You may be attracted to the person, but you ain't thinking that far into it, okay? Because you probably just went through a breakup, right? And you just ain't nobody thinking about that because you still probably care for the person you broke up with. Remember, I told you that it wasn't easy, but because you still care about the person, but this was just for the best. It was just for the best, y'all. Ooh, not a cups, not a cups. Let's go. Thank goodness, y'all. Okay. Y'all, that was a lot of air. Okay, I'm out of breath just thinking about all these swords that just kept coming out. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all, we had 5 swords. That's 5 too many. Okay, so y'all know it's been time to cut. End it. Let it go. leave it alone, kind of stuff. So the Knight of Hearts, the Knight of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Somebody, let me explain something to you. This king, excuse me, I said king, but this knight will fight for you, will fight for y'all. Okay, they will fight for y'all love. They will fight for you in their life. So that's another. This person is willing to like fight somebody over you. Like if somebody even thought about like say they actually in the process of trying to pursue you and other people and somebody else knew it and tried to come at you knowing that he liked you, he'll probably run up on him, or she may run up on her, be like, B, don't do that. Like you already knew that I like he like this person already like that. Ooh, it's a water sign. Them water signs is crazy, man. The water sign. It may be a water sign. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? But it doesn't have to be. Remember, this is all energy. But somebody already done put claims on you. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like the word on the street is don't talk to him or don't talk to her because that's mine. So he or she is already claiming you. And now, for some people don't like that. Like, especially if you ain't married and this person just out here claiming you and telling people not to talk to you. But this is somebody that I trust me. It sounds like you want to, and you just don't know that this person wants you in this way. So when they do tell you, you're gonna be happy that they did this because you gonna want them to be territorial over you when y'all get together. Because if they not territorial over you, they really don't want you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I got a Scorpio all through my chart, and yeah, I'm territorial. I already know how it is. Leos are territorial too, but if they not territorial over you, they don't want you. If I'm not territorial and I'm like, going to do your thing, I don't want you. So somebody territorial, okay? Somebody. So just pay attention. Not obsessive, not controlling, territorial. That's totally different. That just means he cares. He or she cares about if you start feeling like you don't like them anymore, or you feel like y'all the connection is breaking. They would definitely be concerned if you even was thinking you needed to get attention from somebody else. They would be like, hold up, hell no, whatever we got to do to fix this, baby, or I will do it. Tell me what we need here. You don't need nobody else, okay? That's what I mean by territorial. They're like, you don't need nobody else. And if you feel like you do, can you at least tell me what it is that they're needing that I'm not giving you? You know what I'm saying? They're willing to do anything to keep you. That's why I say they'll fight for you, okay? So look, the Queen of Clubs at the bottom of the deck. Let's go, okay? One queen on the board. So look, we pulled two kings, okay? We pulled the king of no, we pulled two kings. We could pull the King of Cups and we pulled the King of Spades, and then we pulled these two knights, the Knight of Spades and the Knight of Cups. I was gonna say they sound like two different people, but it sounds like one person that's been going through y'all been going through some stuff. Somebody been going through some stuff. So this person has been going through different transformation and changes themselves because they getting ready for you, okay? And they know they got to come correct or not at all. So Queen, this fiery queen, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. So you could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But like I tell you, it doesn't have to be. This is just an energy reading. But somebody, you on fire, baby. I'm trying to tell you, you on fire, and people talking about you out here. The word is up about you, Queen. They talking about you. People out here putting claims on you, fighting over. They ready to be on some Wakanda about you. Y'all remember Wakanda and Killmonger? They was fighting. Or what was the other one? Was it M'Baku and stuff? They was fighting. They was fighting over the throne. But baby, you are the throne, okay? They fighting over you because the king is not a king without his queen on the throne with him. So baby, they fighting over you because men or women taking hair residence about to get their kingdoms. They about to get their money. They about to really get crowned out here. Success is really about to take off for them, and they not getting there without their queen. See, let me explain something to y'all. This is some real stuff I'm about to drop on y'all. People, when they know they about to take off in life, they do get themselves set up for marriage because they're getting trust together because they realize all this wealth they're gonna have. They rather invest it in a family, in a bloodline. So that means children, a wife that's gonna raise their children, a husband that's gonna be there for their children. So they're done out here playing around, hoeing and all that stuff. This is like some coming to America stuff, okay? So this person is like literally looking for wife material because they plan on building, and they know they're about to go up from here, and they're not gonna have time to chase booty, dudes, men, and none of that stuff no more. They need a man or a woman in their life, and specifically this is a queen. So some people, when they get money, they think, oh, now I can go buck wild, and they start wasting their money on hoes and prostitutes and stuff like that too. And that's just their preference. You know what I'm saying? But this king is like, man, I done all that. You think I got rich to give all my money to a bunch of H's and to a bunch of fast women that don't love me and can't deal with me and ain't got nothing to do, man, like to distract me and pull from my energy source, all this abundance within me. Oh, this man got confidence, baby. Okay? No, he like, where's my empress? He's like, where's my empress? Because I'm giving her and my kids everything, okay? And we about to be going on trips out of the country, okay? And I'm going to be spending time with my kids and loving on my wife every day, on my husband every day. They done. That's why all this air energy came out. They're done out there. They done, y'all. Congratulations. Let's read this other bill. Y'all, they're done. Somebody done got their A whooped out there. Woo! Somebody done got their A whooped out there. They've been out there too long. They like, I done get old out here. I done get old. I can't even play the game no more. They out here killing me. I'm dying. They like, I'm done. They just ready to come home to peace every day. That's good. So look, now we go pull for my astrology deck. I feel like after that, we need some astrology because there was a lot that came out, y'all. So this is my oracle deck. It's astrology-based deck, y'all. And also, if y'all would like to get readings by me, you can email me at sacredenergyexchange222@gmail.com, y'all. That is sacredenergyexchange222@gmail.com, y'all. Please book those readings, baby. It's Virgo season, and baby, I'm channeling like crazy. I can't even really sleep like that. I'm sleepy. Cause it's fall. We getting close. You know, it's autumn energy, and I'm getting sleepy, and my body don't want to sleep. But I'm probably have to go to bed early tonight. I gotta get my rest. I gotta run some errands tomorrow. Y'all gotta leave the house. Oh my god, I gotta leave the house. So y'all gotta run errands tomorrow. So I'm gonna get rest tonight so I can run errands. That's why I'm doing this live. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, y'all. So all right. So let's one more shuffle. One more shuffle. All right. All right, cutting the deck, y'all. Cutting the deck, so because we got to see what's about to happen. This is a good reading. This is a good reading. Jupiter, Sagittarius. Let's go, Jupiter. Okay, so it has right here: expansion, luck, wisdom, healing, influences, wealth, law, religions, higher education, big business, international travels. Let's go. And what did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? This man's like, I'm ready to take my wife on trips with my kids, spending time with my. This is some Sierra and Russell energy, baby. You see them? They ain't paying attention to nobody. He is raising his kids and being with his woman, okay? And she with her man. All right. Venus, Taurus, Libra energy, okay? So look, this is the love energy, y'all. And y'all remember, y'all pulled the King of Cups, and I told y'all this is a love connection coming through. So this card said beauty, love, luxury, desire, devotion, mystery, reception, relaxation, money, value, charisma, charm, experience, harmony, sentiments, value, grace, charm, taste, pleasure, artistic inclinations, and happiness. So yeah, somebody, okay, would you pull in Jupiter, the planet Jupiter, as well as Venus? Those are two planetary cards. I don't know if any type of Jupiter retrogrades or anything is going on right now at this time. We will have to check back on that. But Jupiter is associated with Sagittarius, which is a fire engine. So somebody could be a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius placements, or maybe you're just in a very fiery place. You know, the Sagittarius, ain't the Sagittarius the centaur, the half man, half horse, I believe. So it has the bow and arrow and stuff like that. So somebody that's what it says. Somebody you ready. And it's associated with wealth too. You're ready. You're ready for sure. Ain't Jay-Z a Sagittarius? Somebody that's what say you ready to take on the world. You ready to get your money? Because it said wealth, and this other card said money too. So somebody, you specifically focused on your love and your money. Your love life and your money is your own focus right now. All you care about is your man or your woman and your bag. My man, my money, and my bag. You care about your future. You see what I'm saying? That's all you care about. This is about legacy, okay? Symbolism, a deeper meaning. Y'all, if y'all didn't read, oh my God, look. Y'all know it's the year of the snake. If you do not know, it's the year of the snake. And I just did a live yesterday that I really highly recommend y'all go back and watch. It's called the Wajet versus Serket, which is a scorpion goddess and a cobra goddess, okay, in ancient Kemet. I definitely highly recommend y'all check that out. Somebody, symbolism. It said a deeper meaning. Somebody, you definitely going through a transformation. You see the snake? Somebody, you definitely have activated your kundalini energy. And then remember, I told y'all, remember, Hermit is associated with Hermes, which is associated with the Caduceus energy, which is associated with wisdom and medicine and healing, okay? Somebody and magic. So somebody you manifested more than you realize. You may have even manifested a magic man. That message is coming out. So maybe you actually manifested your match. You and this person are magical. So what you about to manifest, and the baby y'all even about to have is about to have magic powers. So this baby is going to be magnificent because both of y'all are magical magicians or something like that. That message came out, and y'all are both actually in the same transformation currently at the same time. Whoa. That's hard to happen when you and somebody are finally in the same place in life, like y'all. So you see how I described how this man is done playing games. He's ready for his money, his family, and all that. Y'all are in the same place right now in that mental capacity. Like y'all just ready to live. Y'all have built y'all careers. Y'all are happy about where you are. So if anybody gonna even have the time of day y'all gonna give them, it's gonna have to be somebody that's your husband, your wife, that they ready to build and enjoy the rest of your lives together, and be happy together and raise kids together, if that's even what y'all choose to do. Because everybody may not do that. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all are in the same transformation right now. So that's why they was telling you, let go of whatever you went through in the past and let that stuff go, so you won't ruin this holding on to stuff that you know is over. And you away from that stuff, and you're better now. You see what I'm saying? You heal. Divinity in men. Look at that moon phases around this man. Divinity in men, y'all. Its card says cycles of creation and destruction leading to destined divinity. So remember, I told you, y'all been going through the ups and downs, transformation. Remember, shedding old patterns, shedding old habits, shedding people, because you pulled all that air in. Remember, we said 5 swords, okay? So you had somebody, you see how this is still symbolism of transformation. That's why I said cycles of creation and destruction. Somebody you had to go through being destroyed several times. You repeated some cycles, you repeated some phases, and you had to keep going through creations and destructions until you got it right. And you finally transform and you move forward. And so somebody, I'm telling you, this is you on another level, baby. You's on another level. So congratulations, okay? Congratulations. So look, this next card, bottom of the deck, it says I dream. And look, I want to show y'all this card. This is called the 12th house. All right, find out what your sign is in your 12th house. Somebody, whatever the sign is in your 12th house is what you probably need to tap into to get a message about this particular card coming out right now. So 12th house is about I dream. It got surrender, dreams. It's a Pisces, Neptune. It got endings. And remember, we've been hearing all about endings, old age, and it says poetry. Okay. And so somebody, you've been probably having a lot of dreams recently, and your dreams have actually been revealing hidden symbolism in it, okay? Somebody, you about to grow old with somebody. You see that old age. So, and somebody, this is confirmation you're actually going to live a long life. You want to know why? Because you've been divine. I tell people, if you don't think that doing the right thing and being the divine person can get you a long life, you're lying. Yesterday I went to the park, to the park here in Nashville, and it was a 3 elder lady. I don't want to say older, but they were some elder, and one of them was in a wheelchair, but you could tell she was probably at least 100 years old. Like, she was old, but she was still communicative. She was smiling. And then the 2 of the other elders, they was out with their sisters or friendship or whoever they are to each other. She was walking her in the wheelchair, and the other one, they was just walking real slow. So 2 of them still standing, and one of them was in a wheelchair, and they looked so happy. They look so happy, and they still out here. And I don't think y'all realize what elders are when you see people that's in their 90s and they still walking and talking and able to maneuver around. That's something we all should look forward to. That is life. You want a long life. You see what I'm saying? So somebody, you about to have a long life. All right. Somebody, you may be a poet. Would it said poetry? You may start writing poetry, or you may need to promote poetry if you haven't already. Okay. That message came out. So let's see. That was a powerful message, y'all. I want to pull from my moon deck. This is a deck that I sell. It's called Mystic Moon Deck, y'all. If you want to purchase this deck, you can go to goddessontherise.life and purchase it on my website, okay? These are some powerful cards that I highly recommend, and they give you some very great messages for the moon energy, okay? At any time that you need it. If you're a lunar worker like me, it will give you the best messages for the moon energy, okay? So I may pull from another deck after this. I feel like my I feel like the messages. See, that's why. See, you see how deep Cartomancy is. Cartomancy, a lot of energy. The Cartomancy gave the scoop. You see what I'm saying? I really don't really need. That was the message. But I'm just giving y'all some extra advice. That's why you see how I did that. See, since the Cartomancy gave y'all everything, I pulled from astrology because we could always use some more messages from astrology, and this is a moon reading, so we could definitely always use a specific message from the moon. But I don't really feel like we need any other message. We may could get a message from some deities, like an ancestor message from like my ancient chemical card. I may do that. Oh yeah, you know what? I got a new deck. I'm gonna show y'all. I think I'm gonna pull from my new deck because it's a deck that's for sale that I'm selling, and y'all, I highly recommend it. Okay, let me do one more shuffle, y'all. Look, I'm like, dang. Yeah, I gotta. I tip. I get told. I'm being told to how to shuffle these cards, and they like keep shuffling until we tell you to stop. It's a reason for that. Okay. The new moon in Sagittarius, and it's on the card. That's the Jupiter Sagittarius card. What you doing, Sagittarius? What's up? So look, it got the Explorer's Adventure. This is a time for exploration, learning, and expansion. Use Sagittarius energy, pursue your passions, expand your horizons. Somebody take you a trip. It's time for you to go free, be free, and explore and enjoy yourself. Everything you need is gonna be here. You're not gonna miss out on anything. I promise you. Because people like this is the message I'm getting right now. There's people getting their life in order for you. They already have made up their mind that they want you and only want you, and there's nobody else that they want. There's opportunities being held for you. That's what I'm saying. Whether that be business, relationship wise, it doesn't matter. So you ain't got to worry about nothing. Go out and live your life, because somebody's actually watching you and they're enjoying seeing you just enjoy your life and do your own thing. They've never seen such an authentic, loving being, and it's giving them hope. Okay, so that's, I'm not saying do this just because of them, but stop holding back and delaying exploring and enjoying your life because you don't have your husband or your wife with you right now. Maybe you don't have a lot of friends. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing it. You're going to be happy you did this. Okay, so look, next card, new moon in Aquarius. Why these new moons coming out? Y'all see this? Y'all see this new moon energy? I'm telling you, y'all, this is a fire deck. I actually love this deck. When I was saying I gotta find a moon deck, this was it. So it got, we had the new moon in Aquarius, the Rebels Revolution. All right, it has embrace your individuality and tap into your visionary spirit, using Aquarius progressive and innovative energy to create change. We've been talking about all that, and then I just said, they said embrace your individuality. Yeah, just be yourself. That's a Virgo's best model. Be yourself. Remember that on Aladdin when the genie told him that? He said, but remember, be yourself. Stop trying to be anybody else but yourself. Like, be yourself. Every time somebody tried to tell you not like this and you ain't like that, that was them projecting onto you because they don't like that you are not going to give them or be what they want you to be, and you couldn't be molded. Be yourself. You are not difficult. You're genuine and you're real. Okay? All right. Last quarter reevaluation. This is the last quarter reevaluation. It says right here, the last quarter is a time of reevaluation, introspection, and reflection. This card represents the energy of reevaluation and encourages you to take a step back and assess your progress. Okay, so yeah, it's time for you to do some self-reflection on like where you are in your life right now. Like, are you on a hamster wheel, or are you actually getting somewhere? Okay, actually look at what's going on in your life, and it's time for reevaluation. So if there's some things that you need to change or make improvements in, now it's the time to admit that and do it while you before it gets out of hand or something like that, or it gets to a place where it's going to be a mess to clean up and you may have to start all over or something like it. So in moments in your life, you have to stop, take a break, and access some things and just look at some things, and there's always room for improvement and growth. All right, always, even if it's one thing. Okay, new moon, let's go. This is the reading, y'all. Let's go. The new moon cards. So we pulled two new moon cards in Sagittarius and Aquarius in the last quarter, and then we actually pulled the new moon card. This is the specifically new moon card. If we would have pulled the new moon in Virgo, I would have flipped. So look, new moon, fresh beginnings. It says the new moon signifies the start of a new cycle, new beginnings, and a time to plant new seeds. This card represents the fresh energy of new beginnings and encourages you to set new intentions and manifest your deepest desires. Yes. So if you want things in your life right now, and then you know you if you gotta do it now, plant the seeds. If y'all about to start, if y'all want a fall garden, I've already started my fall garden. You should have planted them seeds about a month ago now. Plant the seeds. Plant the seeds for whatever you're gonna grow in the fall and stuff, but or whatever moves you want to start that be to start manifesting this coming fall, winter into the Gregorian New Year, into the spring equinox. You see what I'm saying? It's time to start planting the seeds now. Tis the season, baby. Make the moves that you really want the changes in your life to happen. You got to do it now. If you don't, this is the energy to, if you want the universe to give you what you want, you got to start doing it now and putting the actions towards that now. Like, this is what I want, and believe you deserve it, and they will serve it. Okay? Put it out there. Oh, bottom of the deck, new moon in Leo. And I mentioned Leo earlier when I was talking about that territorial stuff, okay? So new moon in Leo, some fire energies coming out, somebody. So we got the stars power. It says, step into your personal power and let your creativity shine, harnessing the bold energy of Leo. So yes, somebody, there may be something that you're holding back on right now. It could be a spiritual, it don't even have to be spiritual. I take that back. It's not even about being spiritual, but it's something that you're holding back on that it's time for you to really shine bright in, whatever that may be. And it's something specifically in areas of creativity. So it said, let your creativity shine. So stop hiding your some gifts that you have for whatever reason. Okay, stop hiding some gifts that you have that you need to be shining bright in, and it's time to shine bright and live in that light. Okay, that is the message. It's time to shine bright and live in your light. Okay, it's time for that. All right, stop hiding something kind of gifts that you got. Something, whether it mean you need to be writing a book, you need to be singing, you need to be writing music, you need to be, if you're supposed to be a supermodel, you know what I'm saying? It's something you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be showing off a bit more than you're doing. You still hiding a bit. Maybe you're being a bit reserved or something. I don't know. And then with that being the Leo energy, you need to work on your confidence right now. Somebody need to work on their solar plexus and their sacral chakra, because you're still holding back. You're holding a fire in you. You may be somebody, you're scared of your own fire because you're scared that you're not gonna know how to tame yourself. That's what this earth energy is for. Help stay grounded. Okay, you can tame yourself. All right, yes you can. Okay, y'all, look, so I was gonna pull for that new deck I was telling you about, but the spirit is telling me no, that's not it. I'm gonna have to do that deck on a later date, but I will show y'all. This is one of my newer decks. It's called Egyptian's Oracle deck, and let me tell y'all, this deck right here is super, super powerful. It's a 20 card deck. They're very large. They're like, you see, they're the same size as a traditional tarot card. See, and it's 20 oracle cards, and they are fabulous. I've actually been using this deck myself. I just posted one in my story on my Instagram and Facebook page for the card of the day. If y'all want to check that out, you got to follow me at the Flower Hootie Queen or Goddess on the Rise, and you can find all the information at the end of this video, so you can see the card of the day. And this deck is so sleek. I love it. Okay, look, this is some of them on, this is how the back looks. It is on my website, goddessontherise.life, if y'all would like to purchase that deck for anybody that wants to tap into the ancient Kemet ancestors and symbolism and working with them. Or, you know, and I have 3 decks overall. Let me see. I have 3 decks overall that I sell. I'm gonna pull those up right now. All of these are great. So I have the Egyptian gods, oracle gods, because these are all the deities. And I got the Egyptian oracle deck, and has deities as well as symbols and different things all together in them. Okay, not just deities. And then this is the fortune telling deck. Okay, it has Bastet on the back, and I feel like that's Ra on the front or something like that. So I have 3 Egyptian decks total that you can purchase from our website at goddessontherise.life that I highly recommend y'all check out. Okay, and so when I was telling y'all about those comedic readings, this will be 3 of these the decks are the decks I will be doing when I do the comedic reading that I do. If y'all want to get one, it's another deck. I have 2 other Egyptian decks that I do not sell that I will pull. I will have to choose between pulling from based off the energy when I do those readings for y'all. So get you a comedic reading from me. Those are fine. Get one of those, okay? So look, thank y'all so much. If y'all like this content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the likes. Appreciate y'all for the comments and stuff. If y'all would like to purchase things from my shop, like I stated, it's goddessonarise.life. If y'all would like to get a read about me, it's Sacred Energy Exchange 222 at gmail.com. If y'all like to stop by my shop, I did have somebody stop by my shop today. I'm happy about that and got some things for me. So if y'all live here locally in Nashville, Tennessee, contact me to stop by my shop. I tell people you have to contact me first. Don't just show up. Just you have to contact me to make sure I'm even here. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna have to step out and run some errands. So it's a you have to contact me, and I may have to tell you I'm not gonna be back until this time. You have to come at another time, okay? So look, I'm gonna ring this bell, send this energy spirit. All right, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Yeah. Until next time, happy Monday, happy Lunar Day, happy May Boom, happy Virgo season, and happy, what else was it? All right, but yeah, happy new moon in Virgo, y'all. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. Copper Queen checking out.